Hi, I'm Stephen King, and this is part of my life story. And no, I'm not Stephen King the author, though I'd love to have his money. I was born in New Westminster, BC, and spent the first 6 years of my life living on the base at CFS Ladner, which is just south of Vancouver. From there, my parents, Muriel and Tony, moved to CFS Inuvik in the Northwest Territories. I don't remember much about life there, but I do remember Samuel Hearn School, interesting flags, a cool license plate, and a polar bear rug in a library named Fuzzy. In 1971, my family was on the move again. This time it was to CFS Gander. I loved the international airport there and got to see many unusual planes. I also remember Gander for its snow. There was always tons of snow. I also remember street hockey games that went on forever and long rides on a ferry from Port aux Basques, Newfoundland to Sydney, Nova Scotia. Just 3 years later, we moved to CFS Masset on the Queen Charlotte Islands. By this time, I was in grade 7 and was a very shy and awkward kid, but it was there that I found home, and 5 Hemlock Crescent will forever hold a piece of my heart. My family was content there, and we have many fond memories of that time in our lives. As a kid, I loved hockey and going south for a banana split. I also tried very hard to figure out girls. I remember the Charlottes as the Misty Isles. I remember my dad's workplace, a place he called the Turkey Farm. I remember a cemetery that scared you even in daytime, and I remember my first job painting a church. It was in Masset that I learned to drive in a green Chevy Vega, and it was in Masset that I graduated from high school with a class of 32. While in school there, I met Mr. Whiteman, my grade 8 social studies teacher and vice principal. I credit him with getting me interested in teaching. After I graduated, I moved to the University of Victoria, where I earned a Bachelor of Secondary Education degree specializing in history and English. I got my first teaching job in La Loche, Saskatchewan, while BC was celebrating Expo 86. La Loche is a small Denny community at the end of Highway number 155, 3.5 hours north of Meadow Lake. I have spent my entire career in La Loche as a teacher, vice principal, and now assistant principal. On the personal side, La Loche has been good to me. I met my wife Bibiana here, and we were married in 1990. We have 2 children, Colin and Demetria, and they are the center of my universe. I spend as much time as I can with them, although now that they are older, I see less and less of them. My wife has responded to being needed less by taking up marathon running, while I decided to pursue my master's degree through the community-based master's program out of La Ronge. It has been a lot of work, but I've made some wonderful new friends and have learned a whole lot more about myself.